Hello community. Today I show you how to run document.net in Docker. Document.net can be used inside Docker containers that are running .NET Docker images. To use Docker, you must first install Docker Desktop. Please open your web browser and type docker.com. Choose Docker Desktop application. Also, note that Visual Studio 2019 .NET Core 3.0 SDK is used in the example provided below. Docker Desktop is an easy-to-install application for your Mac or Windows environment that enables to build and share containerization application and microservices. You may create a Docker container using many of our code examples. The link in the description for this video. Firstly, create a new project console application. How to create a simple .NET Core application you may read on our website, the link in the description. Let us say you have just created .NET Core project that will convert PDF to docx file and name it Docker Demo. In my case, the project is here, the download Docker Demo. Document.net can help your application to convert a document from one format to another. You will need only to load a document and save to a desired format. In order to connect the document.net, use NuGet. Please install the latest version from the NuGet repository and resolve the rest of the dependencies. Our code is simple to load book.pdf and convert it in book.docx. Note that the test.out folder is specified as an output folder for saving output documents. When running the application in Docker, a folder on the host machine will be mounted to this folder in the container. This will enable to easily view the output generated by document.net in the Docker container. In my case, book.pdf, place it in the download. The next step is to create and configure the Dockerfile. Create a new file with name Dockerfile and place it next to the project file of your application, csproj or vbproj. Keep this file name without extension, the default. If you use the Visual Studio and Dockerfile options, then the file will be created automatically and you need to add a few additional lines only. When creating a PDF or Word files with images, system-driven command is used to process image data, which requires a libgde+ package on a Linux container. When creating or reading PDF files, the font files need to be present in the container. The official Linux images for .NET won't have any fonts installed, so you will need to copy the necessary font files to the Linux container or install a font packages like TTF MS Core Font Installer. The above Docker file contains instructions for installation libgde plus and ttf mscore fonts. Open your favorite command prompt, change a directory to the folder with the application folder where the project file and Dockerfile are placed, and run the following command. The first time this command is executed, it may take longer, since Docker needs to download the required images. Once the previous command is completed, I run the following command. In my case, your path d download. Pay attention to the mount argument because, as I mentioned earlier, a folder on the host machine is mounted into the containers folder to easily see the result of the application execution. Paths in Linux are case sensitive. Full path in my case d download test out. After executing the command, you will receive the result as a converted document, in our case book docx. Open it. I have provided a simple example of running an .NET application in Docker. Thank you.